Good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer Race fans. This is SpeedGaming 2 with a Rookie Rumble 2025 quarterfinals match between our number 1 seed Inven and our number 8 seed Vanivan. As we can already see on the tracker here, Inven is up 1 game to none, and the winner of this match is going to go up against our number 13 seed IB Karma. My name is Ray of Light, and I am joined in the commentary booth today by Heck and Haley.
Hey, good evening. So happy to be here.
Yeah, both of us are working some extra shifts tonight, but it's all in fun. So definitely looking forward to seeing what these two racers have in store for us. Um, as you can see already on our tracker here, the runners are starting with Wood Sword, which is of course normal for Rookie Rumble flag set, along with the White Sword item being the Wand, which can be picked up at anywhere between 4 to 6 hearts. We will also be starting with a full set of 8 bombs, and the Magic Sword will be able to be picked up at 10 hearts. We will have a first quest overworld, and enemies will be shuffled around, but we'll have vanilla HP. Heart Shuffle is turned off, so every dungeon will have a heart on the floor. And everything else will be mixed around, and we're starting right here on Vanilla 3, and we have $2 bombs.
Oh, runners are stoked to see that.
So much better than the last 2 races that I've commentated on, where both races had a maximum price of 40 rupees.
Oh, wow, that's gross. Meanwhile, that candle is only 41 rupees, so shouldn't be too expensive if they don't feel like sacrificing a heart or wandering around potentially too long looking for that sword cave.
Yep. We did just get a hint as to where the White Sword item is. It's in the desert. And as a little extra fun fact, I was told by Inven earlier today that today is his birthday. So happy birthday to our racer here on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, let's get some birthday hype in the chat for Inven.
Getting close to death Armos here. What's our first Armos check going to be? Potion shop.
Death Armos not living up to its name today.
Not with Red Octoroks on there. I mean, so far, the overworld enemy set hasn't been too bad, in my opinion. Definitely better than having Lionels or Wizrobes. Darknuts aren't terribly difficult to work around on those larger screens.
As you say that, and Vanivan discovers the Lionels and a second room Triforce in level 8.
Petra. Oh, we have a 25 rupee door repair.
Yikes.
Level 2, where level 6 should be.
A 79 meat, and I think that was an 81 arrow.
I think it was 80.
80? Okay.
Both dungeons so far have had some difficult early combat with the Lionels and everything, and especially in a Beamos room. I don't like that. Oh, and a Wallmaster. And starting out immediately with a banana on the floor.
Sorry, was that level 2 or level 8 for inven?
That was level 2.
Okay. 2 having our wooden banana.
And our raft is our Armos item, located in Death Mountain. While we're...
Not my favorite item to see on Armos.
Ooh, and a segmented 4. Discounted ring, though. While we're starting to explore this level 4 here and to poke around in Death Mountain, let's also go ahead and give a shout out to our tracker today, who is Riggs.
Yeah, Riggs, another one of our Rookie Rumble runners this year.
Oh, and we are ladder blocked out of 4. We can see here, Vani does have a candle. I'm assuming that that he bought it.
I think so, because I did not see him find that wood sword cave, but we got level 9 on inven's side. Looks like 1Q1. Yeah. Funny finding his any roads.
That's one of my favorite quotes from Are we having any roads in Death Mountain? Casino Corner. And
Brave.
But we are
yeah, all
blocked
over
out of it now.
All over the map.
Unless you know how to clip through that.
Only 7 minutes in, or approaching 7 minutes in here, having a ton of exploration done. The only thing I think we haven't.
The Armos. And we did get confirmation here from chat. It wasn't a purchase. It was actually the vanilla wood sword location was the wood sword location.
That is certainly convenient for our runners. I think one of the only things we're waiting to see is what are we going to find for our coast item.
Oh, that was a nice single bomb manhandler there for Vani.
And the blue wizrobes in level 1.
Oh, you never like to see that. Inven with the first heart container of the race here.
And the Pulse voice. So this is a tank. Oh,
and blue landmos.
Really, really tanky level 1. I've been trying to get that block clip to
and gets
have
it.
some safety. Of course, now they want to hide, of course.
Oh, it's tempting, but oh.
When he escapes. Wow, good footwork there from Inven, and rewarded with a compass.
Yeah, with the sword beams, this room is a little easier to do, but still kind of annoying. Ooh, and Vanivan takes a death here to some Lionels.
Yeah, unfortunately got pincered by him. No good spot to escape.
Nope. Red ring on the floor in 1. And Bonnie does find the Triforce to the room left of where the boomerang was found in 2.
That's going to be a really good find for Inven. Just due to the tankiness of what our dungeons are looking like so far.
Yeah, with this enemy set in the dungeons, that red ring is big. Oh, and we are bow blocked out of the Triforce in 1.
Let's hope our bow or our arrows are not be too hard for our runners to find. Gets that pirouette. Hopefully he can find his staircase item, which is a good shot right here.
I still don't like this room on Wood Sword Red Ring. It's not as bad, but you're still going to take half a heart from just about everything in there.
With any luck, he can get those blue Wizrobes to despawn. Bonnie headed over to the Forgotten spot. We got 81 for our cheap keys. Not bad.
To answer a question in chat, Inven has not picked everything out because level 1 has 2 items in it. And our second item is the moldy banana.
Well, Inven saying no thank you to both of them.
This early on, it wouldn't have surprised me if they had picked up. But I'm typically on the yes, we have no bananas team here.
Yeah, already having a sword, I would probably also pass on it.
If I already have something that's ranged, typically is when I sort of decide on that.
And we saw on Inven's side that 4 hearts is not enough for our wands.
We do have level 6 here in the forest. And 126 is our large secret. So that helps make up for the pricey door repairs. And we did just get a hint that the any key is in level 7. Can't hide anywhere this time. But with that red ring, it's a lot easier to fight these.
$96 for our bomb upgrade. Unfortunately, Inven does not have 96 rupees, so we don't get to see how much that's worth. Vani finding level 5, or headed back into level 5, sorry.
Yeah, found level 5, picked up the Triforce out of it, and now we're looking for the item. And we are segmented. So that means there's, I believe, 2 transport staircases in that 5.
Yes.
Oh, and it's on Lake Hylia Island. So, so that Armos Armos raft item is required.
And one of our fellow commentators, K-Tap, not too happy to see that. That being her least favorite item in the entire game. Maybe the entire world.
We are able to bomb out of here and temporarily save us a key. But we have push block potential here. It does push. Is this our item or stairway? It's the power bracelet.
Could be useful. I think we're still missing what, level 3 and 7?
Is that it?
I believe so. These runners are making quick work of our overworld. Now, inven going to, probably after this room, head up north and get us our first peek at our coast item. And it's the silvers.
Yes, we did see 9. It was at Vanilla 1.
So now the hunt is going to be, where is our bow hiding? So we know we got the any key in 7, crap metal in 2, little wood banana in level 1. So
Our first take any is the other raft spot.
Could be a good shot. It's buried somewhere in 8. Or 3, or 4. Maybe 6.
Yes, Chad is right. That is a vanilla take any spot. Nope, it is at 6 hearts for the wand.
Oh, that's rude. See if we have anything PB locked worthwhile. Nope.
Alright, so we have 2 push block spots left.
Oh, Inven saying, I don't need a letter. I have this red ring. I will not be needing a potion today. Unless he picks one up from the take any, but
Yeah, I don't dislike that choice. It removes any sort of temptation to even check the prices, meaning that your time in those caves where the shops are for those potions is going to be a lot shorter because there won't be any text. And here's level 7.
See if he can find his way to the any key. You know, 7 tends to be on the larger side, not always, but frequently. And potential ladder block. Let's see if we can... Oh.
Ooh. Can we go to the left here?
It's a good shot, I would think.
Yes, we can.
We can.
Okay, and we get a staircase.
Oh,
Yep. So we already knew the Aniki was here. So that is definitely worth picking up there.
yeah, this seed hasn't been the friendliest on keys, so that's definitely going to be a huge pickup for Ivani. Chooses not to gamble on any other bomb walls. Like, maybe I'll come back when I have a ladder, knowing that it's not in
Yeah.
7 anyway.
And been checking Vanilla 5, and that is a trick that I really need to learn.
Oh, the screen scroll over?
Yeah. Vani getting the information that silvers are the coast item.
Yeah, screen scrolling is so clutch. But it's one of those things, like, especially with a lot of enemies on the screen, it can be really tricky to line up, like, with any sort of quickness.
Okay,
Our first-
magic sword in the white sword location.
Does that qualify as French vanilla?
I've always wondered what the Hyrulean equivalent of France would be.
What's that one island from Link's Awakening?
Koholint?
Sure, yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you for the hint that we totally needed right there.
So Vani off to a really good start. 3 Triforces, has the Aniki, Power Bracelet.
He's gonna have a slightly more difficult time here in this room. Yep. And then going to finally get the wood sword. And by that I mean the wood sword cave. Vani really needs to find and dig level 1.
He has the money for a blue ring. Oh, and it's a +3 on the bob, so definitely not bad.
Yeah.
I'm usually happy with anything over 2. +2, that's just insulting.
Yeah, +2 is always disappointing. And Inven about to get the news here that level 4 is ladder blocked. Looks like he's probably gonna pirouette that key door. Or not key door. Bomb wall.
So we are missing items from what? 3, 4.
Which we can't get to in 4.
2 from 8. And 6.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where this missing dungeon might be.
And Vani getting the bad news that you need 6 hearts for this wand.
And then gets poked by Dark Nut. And then going to poke around here in 5, and I can with the Triforce being so early, just one room west of the entrance. I wonder why we don't just continue digging the dungeon up A when we find what we want, and then get the health refill from clearing out the rest of the dungeon, or from the Triforce. There we go. Manhandler threatens on Death Mountain.
Trying to do some math or whatever in my head, a little deductive
Right.
reasoning to see if I could narrow down what we might have in 9. But
Yeah,
I can't
so
narrow it down because it could be the red candle, it could be the book, or the coast heart. I mean, it'll probably be at least one of those items. I just don't know which ones yet.
yeah, so important items cannot be in level 9. The important items are the bow, the raft, the ladder, power bracelet, and recorder. Everything else that is kind of considered a luxury item, or just not necessary to complete overworld checks and things like that, or clear dungeons, can show up in 9. So with the book, the red candle, and the coast heart, we know that I think 2 of those 3 have to be in 9 at this point.
Yes.
Power
Which
bracelet,
one?
we already hit.
Still TBD.
Yep, no feat of strength. And heart container in 8.
Okay, so that means our book and our red candle have to be in 9.
Yeah, because all the other items that we haven't scoped out yet are important items. And Vanivan finds level 1 and will be very happy to see that red ring.
Oh, we are forgetting the white sword. So yeah, the white
Oh
sword.
yeah,
could
you're
still be in
absolutely
9.
right.
Chat. I almost forgot about that item.
I see it colored in, and it just completely escapes my mind that, that's an upgrade item.
You know, a lot of times in these Rookie Rumble flag sets, with the magical sword being so accessible, and if you don't find that sword early, it's something that's very easy to forget.
Yeah. Vani is stressing me out in this room, but it looks like he's going to be able to go and grab that heart. And I believe this is the red ring room right here.
I think so, and while, yeah, these pulls voice are kind of a pain with the wood sword, taking 10 hits apiece, could be rewarded rather dearly.
We have a segmented 1, I believe.
Oh, wow, and yeah, we didn't even see that on Inven's side, but also he
No.
didn't grab he wasn't able to grab the Triforce. Then again, this could just be a one-room segment. You never know. It is.
It is.
Hope for Vonnie's sake he sticks around. Oh, no. Looking like he's not going to dig out the other items in here.
Hopefully he goes back there soon.
Oh, maybe he wants to pick up the wand first.
Yeah. That makes absolute sense because it's right there.
Gonna do a little bit more exploration first.
Oh.
Fortunately, takes a death trying to bomb hunt.
And Inven
Red
finally
Dark Nuts.
has the health required to pick up the wand, which is just a couple screens away. So he's beelining straight for it. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where this ladder could be. We know it can't be in 4 because the entirety of 4 pretty much is ladder blocked.
Mm-hmm.
We know, obviously, it can't be 1, 2, or 7, or 5.
I'm guessing 3. That just sounds like...
I mean, yeah, locating this level 3 in the Death Mountain area could really be what opens up the seed.
Like, Vonnie's ready to make a stab at the Death Mountain area.
This is always my least favorite screen for Dark Nuts. Oh, and Bonnie only has 1 bomb right now.
Yeah, he's just praying for a bomb pack.
Oh,
and more
instead
hits.
We have our other hint shop. Could we have...
Oh.
And we have bomb droppers here with the gorillas.
Will he get one?
Nope.
Survey says no. Yes, for chat. Level 4 was ladder blocked.
Finally finding... I believe this is Inven's second or third take any. I can't remember if Inven checked the raft spot on the coast.
I don't remember either.
And there's level 3. Really giving off a vanilla level 9 feel from the color palette. I mean, even vanilla 8.
Oh yeah. Yeah, real eager to see what we have in this 3 and if this is going to be the level that breaks this seed open for Inven.
Looks like Inven using the double tap strats.
And avoids the life force in that room, and then this could be his item.
And it's the red candle.
Oh, gross.
Okay. So that does tell us book and white sword in 9.
Yeah. And yeah, potentially ladder looking like maybe it's 6 or 8.
And those are the only two places it could be now, I believe. Because the only 3 items that or places we're missing are 4, 6, and 8. And 4 is ladder blocked.
And finding level 7, let's see if he's able to get his any key from here. Although keys don't seem to be the biggest problem for him right now.
No, he's sitting pretty right now there.
And decides not to bomb left.
I think he was pirouetting the...
Okay, yeah.
But it looks like he's deciding to not dip into 7 just yet.
Yeah, it's not a bad call, especially without having the book. You don't really want to waste your bombs if you don't have to, despite the fact that they're, only 2 rupees a pack. It's still... You don't want to be stuck away, further away from a bomb shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Vani found 8 early, and I don't remember where I was. Inven finding 6 and is able to make quick work with the wand and sword of those little danger noodles.
Yeah, this was a dungeon that Inven poked into just a little bit, but really didn't do a whole lot. And yeah, Chet is pointing something out because I did go in to check Inven's tracker on his stream, and he didn't pick up the Triforce out of 3, and I'm genuinely confused as to why.
If he forgot?
I mean, it's... I kind of feel like almost getting Life Forced by Pancake Armor would be something that you would remember.
All a part of his grand strategy. Hopefully.
Alright, Vani finding level 3 now in Death Mountain.
It looks like he is on the path.
Is this our item? It is not. It is a transport.
And a rather funky looking 6. I don't know what that is.
Okay, and it looks like we did get confirmation from the VOD that Inven did pick up the Triforce out of 3, but for whatever reason, either did not mark it shortly after dipping, or just otherwise has forgotten to mark it.
And Bonnie opts to take his red candle. I don't blame him. I like the red candle. Kind of a fan. Especially if I have to deal with pancakes or Gibdos.
When I already have the wand and I know there's nothing else that I need to burn, then I'm probably just saving the time. Is this the other end of our transport, or is this our item?
Even with a beautiful block clip from above. Definitely not a skill that you see a lot during this Rookie Rumble tournament.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit harder to line up than coming in from below.
Ooh, good stopwatch there on inven.
And Goma creeps with our recorder.
Okay, so we know the recorder is here in 6.
Leok lurks with the bow.
Okay, so our bow is in 4.
And then Vonnie gets the hint about the red ring. So let's see if he decides to make it back there.
So yeah, so we have our entire item pool set out because the ladder is going to be the second item in 8.
And I saw Vonnie's little start screen, and it looks like he also picked up that Triforce in level 3 as Inven picks up Triforce from 6. And I'm gonna go dig out to find his item in here, because, well, with the lack of critical items to beat the game, kind of want to narrow it down. And take whatever the game can kind of just give you. And I don't know if Inven has seen enough information for him to know that our ladder is going to be in 8 and our bow is in 4. But he'll figure it out sooner than later. And then Bonnie headed back into 2.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that Vonnie hasn't seen the blue boomerang in this room.
Oh.
And I can kind of understand why with the way that this combat is.
It's not going to feel good when he sees it. He nopes out.
And don't blame him one bit. Alright, this is going to be our flute in 6 here on the left side.
We know we're not going to need it to open up any dungeons for us. However, one thing that has been conspicuously or maybe inconspicuously absent from the seats so far has been dig doggers.
Yep, and they do really like to show up in the least opportune moments.
Vonnie going to make his dive through 8. I think he has maybe seen enough information to know that he is going to want at least one of the items in here.
Mm-hmm. This is a very good Patra fight.
Inven and Vonnie doing a little high five.
And is this... Nope. Of course it isn't. Ooh, Inven getting the permanent expanding Patra.
And Vonnie grabbing his
is...
map.
Alright, so we have to walk past the Goma.
It's either that or gamble with that transport staircase.
Yeah.
Could this be an item we want? It's not. Well, but with only 6 hearts, I would take it.
And considering that Vani does not yet have the red ring, it's even more. But both of our runners getting close to, as I've started calling it now, the Mag's license.
And I'm assuming Bonnie is hoping to maybe drop the floor heart. Wow.
And that's kind of what I was thinking there. I mean, or even the compass.
Well, he doesn't need the compass because he already picked up.
Oh, he did.
His
he did.
Triforce. That was like 2 rooms in, so both Inven and Bonnie have seen the Triforce for this dungeon so far.
Mags was located in Vanilla White Sword location.
A little bit of route diversions here. Bonnie up north, Inven headed towards the southwest of this dungeon. Let's see who it pays off for first.
Well, we've got a bit of a troll there.
And doing a quick check.
Ooh. Oh, we have 2 dig doggers here.
This could be huge for Inven.
Okay, so this one doesn't push, but the other one is very suspicious.
We have a shutter door, so we know that this is not going to be our item. Bonnie's side.
Mm-hmm.
And a reverse C.
So we know that the bow, well, I should say the ladder can't be there because it can't block itself due to the bow being in a ladder blocked dungeon. So that
Unless our dear runners have missed something. But I'm pretty sure it's very firmly ladder blocked.
It is. Ivani in a potential push block room here. There it is. It's down on the south end of the dungeon.
That's a huge find for Inven, as he's gonna grab his Triforce and basically enter cleanup mode. As he knows where the silvers are, and is gonna have a strong suspicion, at least if he already hasn't seen the hint, that our bow is in for. So out of nowhere, I think Inven is right here in the driver's seat.
I think Inven was the one who bought those hints. I'm trying to remember now.
I know Vonnie for sure did. And I think Inven did also.
Well, I know they both bought the hints. In the one spot that wasn't Death Mountain, and it was the hints in Death Mountain where we had the hint for the bow. So I think Vonnie was the one that had those hints.
And Vonnie, unfortunately, so far in the wrong side of this dungeon, but he is creeping in the right direction.
Yeah. Inven... Inven should likely get the any key here. Oh,
Oh
this
yeah,
is a small 7.
in the routing of this, it's going to take him straight to that item staircase.
You can see where level 8 fits in though.
Trying to go for that block clip, but getting manhandled for his trouble.
There. Now we'll have the any key here.
Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately for us, but unfortunately for these runners, was what started out looking like a wide open seed. Become them ending up having to full clear basically every item location in these dungeons.
Inven almost picking up the key. Vonnie's in the right area for getting yeah, for getting the ladder. But yeah, unfortunately does not have the flute, so cannot take out that Dig Dogger. And yeah, I think that was 3 straight manhandlers. Inven very quickly getting the Triforce out of 7. It does seem a lot less likely that we're going to see a Mags pickup here, unless Inven just runs into 2 more hearts here while digging these last couple of dungeons for their Triforces. I did pick up on the flute song though. It sounded like it was Matoya's Cave from the original Final Fantasy.
It's a good ear. I have actually never beaten an entire Final Fantasy game before.
It is one of my favorite franchises along with Zelda. And the music is, like, genuinely one of the most important things to me.
Yeah, they're absolutely stunningly well-made, gorgeous games, and I just have never played one. Well, I've played a little bits and pieces of this was like X2 or something for Switch, and I just have not gotten around to beating it. And Vonnie does pick up his ladder in 8. And now he is off to do his cleanup. Maybe headed towards the coast first to go grab his silvers.
Seems likely here.
As Inven works his way through this segmented 4.
Yeah, and the items are up in this section. Both the bow, the Triforce, and the compass, and I believe the floor heart. So this could very well be our bow right here. Yeah, but it is not.
Yeah, unfortunately for Vonnie, he's gonna have to do all of this on his green tunic. And that's not the friendliest room to have to fight a Patra in. But it is going to be nice for him having the ladder in this room, as he can just hide out in the little moat. And this very well could be on Inven's side our
and there's
item
only
location.
Like 4 rooms left after this. Yep, there it is.
And that is Triforce and Go mode for Inven.
Okay, there's our heart.
So now he's just one away from Max, so there's a
chance.
An okay chance. There it is, Triforce number 4. 6 of 8. And he's already seen basically most of 2. Bonnie picking up that compass.
I was gonna get trolled a little bit here by some Wizrobes and Bubbles.
Gotta know, maybe he hasn't had time to assess his map, but that block is not gonna push or reveal an item for him.
Ooh. Gets picked off by some Wizrobe Wi-Fi.
We've been doing a quick top up on the bombs. And off to his any road.
I don't believe that room could have been bombed out of, if I remember. Now, this isn't something that Vani necessarily knew, but I believe that was a hint room below.
Okay, makes sense. Good memory, yeah.
Inven going to spread his money all over the dungeons here in the form of silver arrows, as he starts fighting a whole bunch of enemies here, and very quickly gets that Triforce piece out of 1. Bonnie doesn't know it yet, but he is in the correct room here.
I always find it kind of ironic when I have to kill a bunch of Pole's voice to get to my bow.
Mm-hmm. I'm also just always very sad whenever I have to kill Pole's voice.
Yeah, nobody wants to kill the bunnies, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, yeah. Bonnie, I think makes the right call to reset the room, save it, and gets rewarded with the blue Wizrobe disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the bow. And so Vonnie is potentially in Triforce and Go mode. I don't know if he's going to try and dig the recorder from 6.
Hard to say. And no, Vonnie is not on the blue ring. That is just the sprite that he has selected to play with. But he has not purchased a blue ring. He is on vanilla defense. And Inven picking up the Triforce out of 2. Which does mean that we are about to step into level 9. So, Haley, what are we looking for in level 9?
So, well, we already have the silver, so we're definitely not looking for those. We are going to be looking for where it says life above our hearts. When we are one room adjacent to Ganon, that will change to roar, along with an audible roar. And then after we, or maybe before we have bacon, we're looking for that shutter door that either opens with enemies inside of that room that you're in, or it doesn't open after you've killed all the enemies in the room, indicating that is where our beloved princess is hiding.
Right, we're only allowed to go up here. We started in the far left corner of the dungeon. And we're already treated with a hint to where Ganon is located.
At least one of our 3 hints so far is useful.
And also to note, when it comes to Zelda's location, we will see them in a room with a single shutter door. So right now this room has 2. This will not lead directly to Zelda's room. It has to be just a single shutter door.
Jeez, looks like we got more Patras over in 9. Thankfully for Vonnie, I haven't seen any dig doggers yet. Knock on wood. Or we curse them. Ooh.
Okay, that's what, 8, 12, 13. That is a 51 room, level 9 by my count.
Let's see if Ganon is hiding behind a staircase. Getting close, there's only so many rooms in this northwest area. Oh,
there's
our
our
roar.
roar. So he's going to be north or east of this here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so
okay.
we have
we
no
will need
clue.
a staircase. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe, unless for some reason Ganon. Nope. Okay.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay,
it looks
so
like we
I
are going to
believe
need a
Ganon-
staircase to get to Ganon.
Yeah, and I believe from what we've seen here, that Ganon is in that first room immediately below the letter V.
I think so.
And as Chad is pointing out,
we have Zelda.
Okay.
We can't say for sure if it's going to be a bait blocked Ganon yet, just due to the amount of potentially alternate routes available.
Yeah, so we were already in the room 2 below the V. And we know that the bait block is the 3rd row of that second E in level. Meaning that if the bait block does lead to Ganon, it's going to lead to a staircase that leads to Ganon.
So yeah, if I'm inven, I'm looking to pop these staircases as soon as I can find them, but it doesn't look like game wants to cooperate and let us get into any staircase rooms.
Yep. So we have seen doors on 3 sides of Zelda's room there. And it's always nice when the old man with the hint is right next to where... Of course we find the white sword in, I think, the first stairway we've taken.
Yeah, this is the only staircase that I have seen in this level 9, but definitely not a bad find. Definitely going to make life just a little bit easier for Inven.
Alright, so that is either a singular staircase room that is blocked by meat, or it's a troll room that's blocked by a staircase that looks like it's blocked by meat. But if that somehow led to, like, first row column, first column E, so right next to Ganon, and that's the only way there, this would be just the funniest seed ever.
Oh, and it looks like that appears to drop Inven off in the exact opposite direction of where he actually wants to be, but seeing as how these staircases are spaced apart, be a weird loop of different staircases leading off to different segmented portions.
Yeah, and we did miss it here on Vanivan's side. Unfortunately, Goma did give him the stink eye, and now we're back in here.
Uh-oh. Did he see his red ring yet?
Not yet. He hasn't cleared out that Pulse Voice room.
He's probably trying to dig through here and see what that ladder item is.
Gonna get disappointed here by the moldy banana.
He has definitely seen the hint, so I know he's gonna want to grab that. So
yes.
And Inven finding the right staircase.
So I was right about a staircase leading to that specific room, just not the room that I thought the other end of the staircase was going to be.
It's been locking down the stun lock on the pig, and we have bacon.
And Inven is going to make a beeline to where Ganon is, or not Ganon, where Zelda is located.
Yeah, I think he's seen paths to her from just about every direction, so luckily we don't have to...
3 different doors.
Don't have to deal with any magical transport staircases to get back there.
Yep, and here it is. And, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our GGs in for Inven, who wins this race with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 41 seconds. And we'll take this match at a 2-0.
Yeah, and that will be advancing on to the semifinals to face the number 13 seed IB Karma. We are also joined in the booth by our winner, GG's Inven, and happy birthday.
Hey, thank y'all so much.
So what are your thoughts on the race, or on the seed?
Little annoying. I was very, very happy to fish that red ring out of one super early. Like, that made me feel good. And then going into every dungeon twice or so after that made me feel bad. And then Ganon being hidden away through a magic staircase made me kind of nervous. cute that Zelda's just sitting there with like 3 doors leading to her or whatever, or I think maybe it was all 4. And Ganon's like, "Can't find me, sneaky little piggy." So, ugh.
Yeah, for as jetty as the seed was, it really made you guys work to get literally like every item in every dungeon.
Yeah, that's what it felt like for real.
And we are also joined here in the room by our runner-up Vanivan.
Hello.
GG's, funny.
Thank you. That was, I don't know. That I felt like I took way too long to do like everything. And
Mood.
I really didn't start to kind of feel the weight of it until about like the 50-minute mark, and I'm like, oh, I got a lot of stuff to do because I grabbed a lot of Triforce pieces early. And I was like, okay, this might be nice just to have this stuff. Well, obviously we never found Recorder. I mean, we were in 6 when we threw in the towel. But yeah, I just felt like the thing that's I was hoping the any roads would be helpful, and they were well spread out, but none of them were near start. So like walking all the way to 1 didn't make a whole lot of sense when you could have just walked up there for the same and saved the same distance. Yeah, the overworld kind of had me in quicksand too. That didn't help. I forgot when I was in 1 and I was like, oh, I'm going to need to buy arrows. And it was then I remembered that, 50 minutes ago, I had seen that silvers were on the coast. So I'm like, oh, that's right. I should just go pick those up. And I totally forgot. So anyway, but yeah, it was, I did a lot of walking. I did a decent amount of dying, and it just wasn't meant to be. So
Oh, sorry, you have a question? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say that during the middle portion of this race, Vardy was actually he had a slight lead, and the difference maker really ended up being one is that Inven, you picked up the red ring in 1, and Vardy kind of turned around.
What was that under?
It was a room
with
3 pulse voices.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't clear that one?
No.
Oh, jeez. I thought I cleared all the ones that... Oh, man. All right, well... Because that's kind of what that's why I went out of my way when I should have been just clearing dungeons. That's why I went out of my way to go up to 1. I was like, I hope I stumble across the red ring on my way to the Triforce. And I just kept trying, and it just... Did you get mags, Inven?
I didn't. I went into 9 with Wood Sword and happened across White Sword while I was hunting for Ganon. So I got a little lucky on that front. The funny thing to me is you were talking about the walking around the world and everything. I think I got a little lucky in that regard because once I had narrowed down everything is seemingly ladder blocked, level 7 being a little cheeky there, by the way, everything seemed to be ladder blocked. And the only 2 places I had left were level 8, which I knew 1 item's co-start, and level 6, which I love joking about ladder in 6. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go to 6. And when I do dig the flute out of there, it actually helped a lot because once I got these dungeons clearing, I could flute to 7, and there's an any road 2 doors down. Take that any road up to level 1 in the northeast. Take it up to Death Mountain. Like, getting the flute actually was a bigger help than I thought it was. I felt bad when I saw it because I'm like, no, where's my ladder? But it apparently paid off really, really nicely.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved to have had that flute at any point during that run, but any point. Anyway. Especially because I found all those Triforce pieces early, too. But,
Yeah, it was
oh,
man, such an exciting race to watch, though, for sure. Yeah, neither of you guys had the lead exclusively throughout the race. It was kind of like a really back and forth thing until about the end. With the main difference maker being is Inven just found the ladder faster than you were able to dig it out in 8. Because you went up to the northeast, and he ended up mostly sticking to that southwest area, and that was really, I think, that the main thing that kind of set you behind.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it was really good combat from both of you guys throughout the whole race.
Yeah, I felt like it did really well in certain areas and not so much in others. So I don't know. It was kind of a weird. It was kind of. Oh shoot! I just dropped my mic. It was kind of a weird run in that regard, but
especially
the white sword in 9 was not cool. No, I only found 3 floor hearts. I only found 2 take any's. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I found 3, but early on it was so annoying because finding the wand, and like I dipped into 6 pretty early, hoping maybe I'll just find a floor heart and I'll be able to get the wand while I'm up here in the neck of the woods. Didn't. I think I did find one under. Yeah. The other thing too. Okay, another complaint. Cheap candle shop on my starting screen. Cannot find rupees for the life of me. I am at 0 rupees for like the first 20 minutes of the seed because large secrets, door repairs eating all of them. I'm like, I would love a candle game to make my routing not suck. And then finally, I found Woodsword Cave a little bit later. I'm like, okay, somehow I still don't have 40 rupees to my name. The economy's in shambles.
It was kind of
really
weird, because we thought you guys both would end up with really early candles because it was only 40 rupees, and it was like. Anytime you get a little money, then all of a sudden door repairs keep coming in, and at one point, I think you guys both had max rupees, but
and I'm now bemoaning my decision to not cash those in for a blue ring. I feel like that would have helped me a lot, because obviously I didn't find red ring. If I would have had that would have been great, but I probably should have done that. The hints were juicy though. Like they gave me a lot of good at least the second shop did. The second shop did give some good info.
What was the second shop? I didn't find it because I'd found all dungeons.
It was in that corner in Eastern Death Mountain on the Vanilla 9.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I found level 3, that was all my levels, and I'm like, this could be. I mean, for all I know, it's under Recorder Lake, so I'm like, let me just push the dungeons. And the other hints have been really nice too, like, because if you're ladder blocked from all your dungeons, well, there's not a lot of dungeons you can find your ladder in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we had the entire item layout probably around like the 35-minute mark, I want to say.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly where everything is too. I did a whole tour of all the dungeons. And the hints.
It made us dig.
Oh, yeah. The easy any key in 7 was kind of a jolt of energy, but after that I wasn't really able to put anything together after that, so,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keys weren't really a huge problem for most of the seed. It's not like they weren't excessively generous, but they weren't, it wasn't starved. But you did actually grab that, super early into the seed by just you bombed left at that hint or whatever it was, the old man in there, and turns out that was the only path that you could take.
Interesting.
So it looked like there was a ladder block leading to what you would think would be the rest of 7. No, that was just the one-off room, and that had the map. And the map revealed you could only go left, and basically the only path led you straight to the any key.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
So it's kind of a really goofy seed. And just the layout and the map you kind of had to piece together to find any sort of progression.
Yeah.
With that, do either of you two have any final thoughts?
Not just GG's again, Vonnie. You had my heart pounding both these races. Sometimes in real life,
it was because of the races. Oh, okay.
And having like the fact that Yumi and Flurry were all on the same side of the bracket together, like both of y'all are considered good friends, like it felt bad to fight y'all. But on the other hand, though, it now is that more. I feel like I have to work even harder now to try to bring this all the way home. I can't make any promises, but I'm definitely not going to be slouching. I gotta represent my homies,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this was good for me because like I I speed run a lot, and that's mostly what I've done in this community. But I really haven't played a whole lot of randomizers because, like, I'm not terribly good at them, But there was this one, and Final Fantasy just kind of clicked with me for some reason, and I was like, let me see what I can do here if I actually like put some work into it and put some, tried to learn as best I could, and to get to qualify 8th, get to top 8 is it's pretty good. It's pretty much, I didn't really expect anything more, but to do this is, it felt good. So yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, I knew I was gonna be up against a tough opponent, top seed for a reason, and you raced well, my friend. GG's. Congrats on getting to the Final Four, and yes, take it all the way home from here, please.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, it's just sad to see anybody go from the tournament because everybody that's left, and even in the previous rounds, it's just such good and really competitive play from everyone involved. I've had a heck of a time watching your seeds, Vonnie, and yours as well, Inven. So exciting, and I know that these semis and then whenever we get to the finals, is just going to be exceptional.
Yeah. Well, maybe getting knocked out of the tournament will give me more opportunity and time to do commentary for some of these matches.
Definitely.
Yeah. So.
And we're quickly coming up here on onto the finals, so just a couple weeks away.
All right. Yeah, well, with that, again, GG's to both of you, and then we'll just wrap it up for the evening. Thanks, guys, for putting on an amazing show. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for hosting this round of the tournament. Thanks to my co-commentator, Ray of Light, and a big shout out and thanks to our tracker, Riggs, for doing a great job tracking everything from us. Definitely, if you're not already, make sure to give our runners and our trackers and our commentators a follow on Twitch. We are all pretty involved in the Z1R community, and everyone have a great night.
Good night, everybody.